Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be making a baked barbecue pork riblet recipe. So what that's going to be is I'm using some short ribs. I've cleaned them and I've cut them into smaller portions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first bake these in the oven at a high temperature for about 45 minutes. Halfway through the 45 minutes, I'm going to flip them so that both sides can get nicely cooked. And then while those are baking, I'm going to prepare the marinade sauce that we're going to put on them. So I have pre-washed my ribs, and then I'm just going to now place them on a sheet that is lined with some tin foil and then some parchment paper. So we're going to evenly layer them so that there is no overlapping with the ribs. And again, we're going to be baking them in the oven for about 45 minutes. So we're going to have them at a high temperature, and then halfway through I'm going to flip them over and so that the opposite side can cook. So I'm going to get this done, and then I'm going to go on to making the marinade sauce for these pork ribs. Now that I have my ribs baking in the oven at a high heat, I'm going to prepare my marinade sauce so that once they're complete, it's going to be easy to combine them together and complete this recipe. So I'm going to start off with some paprika. I have some dried mustard powder. I have some chili powder. And then I have some brown sugar. I'm going to mix these all together, and then I'm going to put in my next ingredients for this recipe. Now that I've mixed the brown sugar in with the ingredients I put in so far, I'm now going to add some salt and pepper. And then that is it for the dry ingredients. I'm now going to start adding in my wet ingredients to complete this marinade sauce for the ribs. So I'm going to be adding in some Worcestershire sauce, some water, some vinegar, and some ketchup. Once I complete the ketchup, this marinade sauce is ready. I'm going to set it aside, and when my ribs are fully baked, I'm going to show you the next step and what we're going to do then. My short ribs have been baking in the oven for about 40 minutes. Halfway through, I did flip them so that they can get a nice brown cook on all sides. So what I'm going to do now, I have the marinade sauce complete. I'm going to take a little bit of it. I'm going to marinate the pork on all sides, and then I'm going to put it back in the oven for another, I say about another 45 minutes, and then I will show you what I'm going to do next once they are in the oven for that time. So I'm just going to be taking some of the marinade sauce. I'm just going to take a little bit off the side, and then if I need to get more later, then I will do so. I just don't want to touch the marinade sauce and back and forth with the touching the meat that's not fully cooked. I just don't want to contaminate the marinade sauce. So I'm just going to take a little bit off the side, use all of this, and then if I need more later, I have it available. So I'm just going to marinate all of the sides of our pork ribs. My short ribs have been cooking in the oven for another 40 minutes and now they're complete. During the process of them baking, I did marinate them a little bit more so they wouldn't dry out. So now they have a nice finish, crisp, and they're now completed with all of the sauce. If you like this recipe and you want to see more like this, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that share, like, and that bell notification. And if you want to learn what went into this recipe, I will be posting it in the description.